What's up? Welcome back to the video. The road back to Nairobi had other plans. In this episode, we push our limits, careening down a steep descent, watching Daredevil leap off cliffs on repeat, and performing emergency repairs under the African sun. Just when we think we are clear, night falls, and I nearly lose a tire to the brutal roads. This is part 2 of the Talk to the West drive, where the adventure gets even more interesting. Good morning. This is day 2 of the drive. Well, we are in Eldoret here. I didn't film yesterday because we got late. Some cars had issues and we had to stop at Cabernet for almost 3 hours. But we got here at around 2 a.m. or something, because it was 2 hours away. Checked into our Airbnb, slept, woke up today. We had breakfast at one of our friends have a very nice Swahili dish restaurant here at the Ola petrol station just up ahead. Very nice dishes, man. Awesome food. So we had supper there. We had takeout when I had it at the Airbnb place. So we woke it up today. Everyone is gathered. Some cars were left at Cabernet. Now what is going to happen, instead of us going this way and complete the loop, we're going to go back because there are some 3 cars that were left in Cabernet. So these guys came here, got parts. We have the parts. We're going to go with them. They're easy fixes. It's only that the parts are not available where we are. They're going to get the cars fixed. And nigga, what are you doing? And we'll go back, but this time we'll go from Cabernet to Marigat to Nakuru. Then at Nakuru we'll use the A104. It's a route we usually avoid because of traffic. But this time around we have to use it because we have no choice. Yeah, this is the Ola petrol station that we are to have breakfast. The restaurant is right there above the shop sign. For the love of God, I've not even gotten the name of the place. I'll research it out. I'll put it somewhere. And these are the guys waiting for us now. We came here and the cars doubled. There are some guys from Eldoret who want to join us for the drive, so we're going to go with them. And most of the cars here are red. So let's get to it.
I'm talking about the fever. I can't wait to dance with you, babe. I'm talking about the fever. Can't you see I want you, babe? I'm talking about the fever.
Breakfast done, engines fired up. We pointed the wheels towards Cabernet. This time, we weren't alone. A few friends came along to escort us to Iten in their BMWs before heading back to their own routes. Day driving was a whole different vibe. We could actually see the road, pick up speed, and take in the landscapes we missed the night before. When we rolled into Iten, we made a mass stop at the viewpoint overlooking the Kerio Valley. And honestly, you just have to see it to believe it.
The fever, I can't wait to dance with you. Babe, I'm talking about the fever. The fever, can't you see I want you?
After we took in that epic view and said a prayer with our Muslim brothers, we started making our way down the Kerio Valley escarpment. And honestly, I could barely keep my eyes on the road. And not in a dangerous way, I promise. I just had to slow things down because this was not the kind of scenery you rush through. Every bend in the road revealed a new angle, a new shade of green. It felt like all the greenery in the world had just been laid out for us and for our eyes to feast on.
Where? I can hear rivers that I can't see.
Yeah, man.
Nasikia tu shh.
There's one here.
Hey. Nye kama hizo gari zilipanda hiyo mlima jana, that was the ultimate test ya kujua your consumption.
Just look at that. Just look at that.
Nakwambia. Yaani ukitoa kichwa nje,
Na kuna watu wanishuko.
unashangaa. But these guys are usually not many, eh? But there's also so much land inside.
No, as in they've not occupied the on top of the hill. So when I look at nazo miti ni mob. No, but they've cultivated. Who the heck goes up there to plant base? Check you go do. Okay, there's a clear deal. Look at that.
Where? I can even see.
No, actually there are people with their.
And that is actually a
those are
waterfall, eh?
farms.
This is the waterfall.
Yeah, I can see the waterfall. That's the waterfall, right?
Shit.
That's nice. We'd barely gotten over the views of the Kerio Valley when we made another stop. This time at a viewpoint along the escarpment where vendors had set up shop. They were selling fruits from the farms around, but if I'm keeping it real, these ones had been picked before they were ready. Still green, still hard, you know the kind. But then we spotted the honey. And let me tell you, compared to the watered down stuff we get in Nairobi, this was the real deal. Thick, rich, absolutely worth every shilling. We grabbed several jars and carried on down to the Chebloch Gorge.
Some nights I lie awake and the past comes rushing back. I see your face and the tears roll down my cheeks. I feel so small. I thought we had it all. It's just my mind. I'm so in love with my reflection. It's just my mind. I'm so in love with my reflection. It's just my mind. I'm so in love with my reflection.
From the viewpoint, we took a short drive down to the Kerio River, straddling the border between Baringo and Elgeyo Marakwet counties. And this was it, the Chebloch Gorge Daredevils. I'd done my research, watched the clips, read the blogs, but standing there watching them prepare to leap into the river was a whole different level of excitement and insanity. When they finally jumped, let's just say the hype was real.
And these guys are insane. You dive at a place like this. No. The first person who did it, alikuwa anafikiria nini? Wewe unamweka pamoja na ule jamaa alikula oyster wa kwanza. Ama kamua ng'ombe.
Unafikiria nini?
So, watu wengi wanafikiria tuliruka tu hapa safari moja papo. No. Kuna sehemu pale chini ice ni ndogo. So ilikuwa tu wakati weekend unakuja unasimu unaenjoy. Unaona? So hiyo idea ya kuruka customer kwa pale ama mgeni anapita hiyo anasema kuja shika shilingi na unaona baroka vizuri. So tukaanza mahali ice ndogo huko. Pole upgrade. So kitambo tufika hapa ilikuwa baada ya kufika. So hatukuja siku moja na kuruka hapa papa.
Mimi kwa fikiri hapa hii.
Mwezi 3 au miaka 3?
Mwezi wiki 3 hata. So, ukifanya na show moja sasa hao tunaongeza diversity lakini sasa hao unajua enjoy the show. No. Hiyo ni wale wa timu yako people waenda pale, wale wengine tunawatoa hivi. Tunawasikizana kama wataongeza diversity tu wengi. Kama waongezi tuko na shade mahali wana relax pale kidogo for a second tunamaliza wale watu. Na ipange nini? Tunamalizana. Tutakaa pale tuende mpaka huko chini ama one side. Lakini ingekuwa vizuri tunapata kitu kidogo. Hapo ndio umeangalia. Sasa ukiangalia hapo tuende pale. Nilikuwa nataka niwaambie pale daira moja na ropa 3 steps. Kwa sababu ya ile.
Ukoko yaonekani tena ya fuck. Like royally. Hi, ready? Hot day.
So the next one kama kuna health insurance.
Watu wako na ball. Home steal. I can't get it because I'm on the wrong side. Mimi ndo tu mseme disappear kwa mawe. Ati where? I value my life. I have a lot to live for.
Kama unataka ita nikote hapa. Nitakwambia wewe utakuja.
Yeah. But there are crocodiles here.
Na ule kijana.
Dai maji
pale wamesimama. Waona
maji hizi maji. Hitlani wa crocodile. Au fani sana.
Hey, maji imerejea.
Wanadai kutumia.
Pale huko chini.
Twende na wewe hapo. Aya, ameruka haraka tujaona. Arudie pesa yangu yende hivyo.
Sasa unaona kidu.
Sio maji jana.
Imagine leo watu kukinyonga. Twende na wewe. Aya, ameruka haraka tujaona.
Honestly bwana. Kuna mwingine,
Huyu anaruka hapo. Aya, maji.
Wewe unaona front page.
Inawagonga. Na unajua ni deep basi, imagine. Ndio nasema hiyo height lazima ikuwe same na chini.
I hope they are not seeing
Sini fan.
you ladies that are tell us what you want.
Ni deep. Unaona anaenda
You know what would be interesting, Karanja? Karanja, you know what would be interesting? Crocodiles and piranhas. No, you add them into the water. Hey, man, that's a joke.
Karanja, where are you?
wanatokea huko juu.
Twende.
Ndio huyo anakuja. Na wako na insurance? For what? Ukienda ni one way. Ndio huyo. Die like a real man.
Need to
The divers put on a show, clinging to rocks, diving into crocodile-infested waters without a second thought. And then we were off again. At the base of the Kerio Valley, it was time to climb up towards Cabernet town. Compared to the escarpment we'd come down on, this side was a walk in the park, shorter, gentler, but way less green, more of that dry, open landscape. But we still made time for a viewpoint stop, grabbed some photos, and took in the whole valley from the opposite side. 2 angles, different kind of vibes. We'd soaked in views from the Baringo side, taken our photos, and just like that, reality hit. We had 3 cars that were going nowhere fast without some serious work. Lucky for us, Peter was on the trip. This guy isn't just a mechanic, he's a mechanical engineer, and had the local garage crew scratching their heads as he moved from car to car, fixing 2 of them in what felt like minutes. But here's the twist. His own ride was the one that gave up, needed a part from Nairobi, and there was nothing we could do. So he made the tough call, left it in the garage, and decided to come back for it the next day. And just like that, it was dark again. We started our trip back to Nairobi. Remember the guys who escaped us to E10? Well, one of them was still with us, driving his red E36. He'd promised to escort us all the way to Nakuru before heading back home to Eldoret via the A104. It was around 8 p.m. by now, and he and his partner would have to make the whole trip back solo. But honestly, after spending the whole day having a blast in a BMW Classics group convoy, they said it was worth it. Peter jumped into my car and we started making our way down to Marigat. In the dark, with a slight drizzle in the air, something told me this journey wasn't quite finished without us here. Turns out my gut feeling was right. This drive still had some drama left in it. My headlights were barely holding up. The reflective coating inside had flecked off. Because my low beams were practically candles at the time, I was forced to rely on my high beams, X-raying oncoming drivers and scrambling to dip them at the last second. I'd been so careful the whole trip, dodging every pothole I could see, but then, in the dark, I missed one. Hit it square on at speed. The car jolted like we had hit a brick wall. My first thought was, there goes my tire. I braced myself for the slow hiss, the wobble, the pull to one side, but it never came. Those Falkens were built different. We kept going, and I started to relax, but the universe wasn't quite done. Whatever was waiting for me, it would have to wait until Nakuru. So we finally rolled into Nakuru, with the red E36 practically lapping at my heels the whole way. Half of the drive crew was already here waiting for us. The other half was still on their way. I jumped out of the car and for the first time actually got down to inspect the front wheel for damage. And there it was, a bulge, like a knot on someone's head. Not pretty at all. But the wheel wasn't wobbling, it wasn't hissing. Those Falkens, man. I knew that it would make it to Nairobi since it was at night and the road temperatures were cooler. Still, it was a wake-up call. Definitely time for some new steers. And you already know what I'm going with. Falkens, of course. With the wheel inspected and the bulge noted, it was time to say goodbye to GB and his red E36. They had done their duty, escorted us all the way to Nakuru, and now they had to turn back towards Eldoret. We waved them off and turned our attention to the final push home. Everyone had crossed their fingers, praying that we wouldn't hit one of those infamous traffic jams that make you question all your life choices. And honestly, the road was pretty forgiving. Between Nakuru and Naivasha, it was the usual game of overtaking trucks here, overtaking trucks there, and playing chicken with oncoming traffic. But once we got past Naivasha, the number of cars on the road plummeted. It caught us off guard because everyone knows that stretch of road, the A104, is a traffic nightmare. But tonight, for some reason, the road was wide open. The road had been kind to us, and before we knew it, county number 047 was right there on the horizon, home. But it was bittersweet. We were finally within arm's reach of our beds, but that also meant the 1,000-kilometer adventure was coming to a close. First things first, I had to drop off Peter, and while I was at it, I did a little fuel calculation. From Kabarnet to Nairobi, only 3,000 shillings. All hail the M54 engine, because that thing is a fuel-sipping legend. Before we left Kabarnet, I had added 3,000 shillings with a quarter tank already in from the previous days driving from Nairobi, bringing me to half and now quarter again. After saying goodbye to Peter, I finally made it home and my phone started blowing up. Messages from the whole crew, everyone saying they had gotten home safe, everyone sharing their favorite moments from the drive. 2 days of driving, memories for a lifetime, views that belonged on a postcard, pure awesomeness from the Eldoret crew, and roads that kept us on our toes. It was wild, it was exhausting, and it was absolutely one for the ages. So if you like the video, give it a massive thumbs up. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. Have an awesome day.
This is my